Wilson Ross from Black Film and TV. Stephen, how are you?
I'm great. Wilson, how you doing?
It's good to see you didn't gain any weight.
I can't. I
you
don't know
know,
why.
when you do a food series, you always wonder, like, are they touching their own product? It's like how much are they learning? But this was a fun series to watch. Definitely an education for me. What went into doing the series?
Oh, it takes so much to make a series. I mean, really. I think just on a very high level, fundamentally, the text, the formative text was written in 2011, Pie on the Hog by Dr. Jessica B. Harris. And it really is both a chronological and culinary journey beginning from Benin, West Africa, arriving on the shores of Charleston, South Carolina. And it's really just about our history emanating from that moment. And a couple years ago, the book was purchased through a couple women named Fabian Toback and Karis Jagger. They had a very strong vision for bringing this to a streaming service, to bring it to Netflix. And I'm just so grateful for them, for Roger Ross Williams, the director, and for the Netflix team for green lighting this, because I think it's obviously the right moment. And yeah, I'm just excited for it to be out.
This is a series that could have gone on and telling different stories regarding different foods. Was there a challenge as far as what you wanted to focus in on and which one you wanted to present first?
Not really. I think mostly we're just kind of following the sequence of the book itself.
Okay.
And so I think for the most part, the hardest thing was just deciding on which cities that we would actually focus on, because as you alluded to, we could go in so many different directions. So we just picked a couple of the cities that were covered in the book and kind of extrapolated our own vision for that with kind of the contemporary crop of talent in those respective places.
Mhm. What was your takeaway? Obviously, you seem to be learning just as we, the audience, are learning on this. What's your takeaway having done this?
Oh God. My biggest takeaway is that we collectively have a great deal to learn about our food history, and that there's a lot of power and potential in that learning. And I'm hoping that's what people take away from this, especially Black folks, that as much as we like to enjoy our food and the foods that we align with our own cultural traditions, in exploring the origin of those foods, I think there's a lot of rich conversation and dialogue that can happen in our own communities about what our own familial journeys were, and hopefully instill a sense of pride that keeps a lot of these traditions not only alive but moving forward as well.
If there was one food out of the ones you mentioned in the series that you would have much more appreciation for, that we should have much more appreciation for, which one would it be?
One food. Gosh, these are hard questions. One food. I think maybe the yam.
Okay.
Since in the
I
first
was going to say
episode.
mac and cheese.
Actually, that's a great one. Yeah, let's say mac and cheese. That will probably be honestly the one that's most resonant for people, as we very well know the mac and cheese to be part of the soul food lexicon, but probably a lot of people don't know that it is from a Black person. So that's a really good one, mac and cheese.
What's next for you?
Enjoying the show, enjoying people's response to the show, and just along for the ride. I'm just along for the journey. I'm really, really excited about the project and excited for people to see it.
Thanks for bringing it to Netflix. Thanks for showing us. Hopefully we'll see you down the road in whatever project you got next. Take care.
Appreciate it.